As all of you already know, I am Dhariti and here we are with yet another interesting series of Journey to Placements. And today with me I have few people who already been placed in Deloitte. So let me introduce them to you.
I'm Arjun from Mechanical Department. I'm in my fourth year now.
Hello guys, I'm Shardul. I'm from Mechanical Department, 4th year.
I'm Chiran Pire from Mechanical Department, 4th year.
Hi, I'm Meghana Shastri. I'm from EC Department.
Hello, I'm Manu MB, currently pursuing my bachelor's in electronics and communication, 4th year.
Firstly, I would like to thank you all for being here and congratulations on making it to Deloitte. Manu, why don't you introduce what Deloitte is to our audiences?
Yeah, sure. When I heard this company called Deloitte, I started googling it and I found that it's basically a service-based company which provides tax and financial advisory and consultancy basically. So it was founded in 1845 in London. So yeah, that's about Deloitte.
That was a great introduction to Deloitte. Thank you. Why don't you all of you, experience? You have different experiences when you have joined Deloitte. The process must have been different for each one of you. Why don't we start with you and you can share your experience regarding how your process went?
So initially we went through the online aptitude test, which had several sections, and followed by that we had an interview, which had several rounds. But for me it was completely different because it was mainly HR based and about more questions about my resume. So I am pretty sure others had different experiences. For example,
Yeah, like I had this, basically they concentrated on my experiences and the projects on my resumes and a little on technical for that matter, like C++ or OOPS concepts, a little. Yeah.
Considering my scenario, as I was from mechanical background, they asked me do you have any coding experience or what? So I told them that I learned coding in my first year of my engineering, but I vaguely remember there's some things in it. But I'm a fast learner. If given a chance, I will learn it in a very short span of time. And they asked me several questions regarding situational based questions, like how will you handle the situations? If you are stuck into some particular problem, how are you going to handle that? These are questions were asked, and eventually ended up into getting into it. Yeah.
For me, it was mostly my resume and my projects, and then I was asked a couple of coding questions. He asked me to code it and get the output and stuff like that. And again, it also included questions like situational questions. Like he gave me a particular situations and how would I deal with those situations.
Oh yeah, for me also it was similar. It was more based on resume-based questions. Adding on to it, situation-based questions, behavioral questions. How would you act in that particular situation? They put you in a situation and they will see how will you react in that situation and what decision will you take. So the decision-making skills and your behavioral skills will be tested.
So to be very precise, each of you had a different and unique experience. But to put it all together, some of you were given situation-based question, and some of you were tested on your soft skills, and some of you were tested on your resume-based, and you were also tested on coding. So I guess all of your technical soft skills were tested during the interviews. That's great.
Soft skills actually plays a major role when it comes to interviews and stuff. So yeah, it is what you have to concentrate on. Technical skills you can just maybe study and get a hold of it. But soft skills you get it only through volunteering and other activities.
Yeah, particularly in Deloitte, they were seeing how confident were you while answering the questions or while interacting with the interviewer. Soft skills plays a very major role.
As I being a part of Agni Racing, which is a motorsports team in our college, while being into that, it not only taught me about technical things as well as while doing the business kind of stuff like that, it brought managemental skills into me. So I encourage you all guys to be into part of this club like Onyx, various racing teams are there. Now I'm not particularly emphasizing on one particular club or something like that. You can join any club it will give you a sense of we're doing a thing in partnership and facing the challenges and situations like that. So, when you will participate in some event, they'll ask you some questions. There are also like situational questions. So like that creates a base for your interviews like that.
So I guess all of these people will agree on that part that only technical skills are not important. Soft skills plays a very important role when you're getting into Deloitte. And as all of these people I've been talking to are saying, volunteering is one of the things that prep them through all the years to get into Deloitte. So maybe all of these people are suggesting you people to volunteer. I guess it's the right time to start volunteering and take the chance. So my next question to all of you is regarding your preparations. How were your preparations like? Were there certain books or certain websites that anything that you referred to prepare into Deloitte? What were your methods?
Some days back, training and placement department of our college organized one very nice training camp in which various aptitude questions and all were taught, like along with the soft skills and how to like grammar sessions and all were conducted. English speaking sessions were conducted. Yeah, it was like a cherry on the cake. It brought a lot of confidence in us overall. And along with that, once you get there are two rounds as you know. So first round was aptitude round. In that actually depends on your personal problem solving skills. So for that you can refer some books, or maybe you can go through like basic CAT exam questions, quantitative aptitude questions. CAT is an exam which is for an MBA entrance exam. So you can refer books for that, or for basic, not into very deep deep mode, the basic questions will be there. Once you clear aptitude round, then you can follow some YouTube videos and see some interactive videos from another students who are placed into companies. Our training and placement department itself has a lot of interviews of the students who are placed, some people are placed in Microsoft and many other companies like that. So seeing to the interviews, how they answer, you can get an idea of how to answer the questions. You can also get an idea of what all tentative questions the interviewers may ask. So this is how I did my preparation.
For the first round, can you guys just sum up regarding what topics and all were there when you first took up the tests?
Yeah, so the first part included mainly general aptitude, and followed by there were some technical questions like basic C++ coding or something like that, and they also focused on grammar, vocabulary and stuff, and reading passage comprehension and all that. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah.
That's great. So I see that all three of you are from mechanical, and by the things that I've heard, Deloitte is basically an IT company. So was it difficult or different for you people to get into Deloitte when it comes to preparations? Or were there difficulties that you guys faced, or were there any extra preparations that you took before attending Deloitte?
Being a mechanical engineering student, I have seen people have a myth that mechanical engineering students get less opportunities based on between companies, and there are less opportunities in core companies also. The people who are interested in core are hunting for core jobs, but the people who are flexible and who can cope up with the coding, even if they know a single coding language, they can cope up with the companies like Deloitte and all. What in Deloitte, what they do is business analytics. So not only business analytics, there are many other roles like DevOps and all. So similar to Deloitte, there are many other companies. If people in mechanical engineering are flexible to gain those skills, there are a lot of opportunities.
That's great to hear. So I see that each one of your placement journey is different. So for some of you, Deloitte might be your first company and you might have gotten immediately, but for others it might not be the same scenario. So would you like to throw some light upon your journey?
For me, it was the first company, and the process was pretty smooth.
Yeah, even Deloitte, I have written a couple of aptitudes before, but couldn't clear up, unfortunately. But Deloitte, I cleared it, and it was my first interview. I prepared it it's basically how you present it to them. So I used to practice in front of the mirror how the body language actually looks. So that really helped me a lot, and here I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I prepared for aptitude. Like Manu, I was also not able to clear one or two first rounds of the test, quantitative test. But yeah, in Deloitte I cleared it, and in the interview also my confidence mattered a lot. Being a mechanical engineering student, he also he was also amazed by looking at the attitude of us, that we were open to learn anything. So yeah, it was it.
So Arjun, I hear that you have a year back, and a lot of people here have a conceptual or pre-notion that people having year back will not get the same opportunities or will be treated the same as the interview. So how was your journey? Was it difficult, or were you treated as same as others and same opportunities did you get?
So, in fact, I had 2 year backs. I joined college back in 2016 due to various health reasons and several other issues. I went on a year back. But the thing is, students have to carry that forward. There is no point in holding back, saying that you wouldn't get an opportunity. The best part of it is colleges, our college especially, gives an opportunity to go forward and try. And I initially had spoken to both the placement coordinators of our class and confirmed it, saying that is there any criteria as such that we are not allowed to take up the exams or anything of that sort. And I was cleared of that notion as to there is no such criteria. So it's totally a myth. I suggest you guys to go out, try, and if you get it, well and good. You'll really feel happy and glad about your job.
That was great. I think that was a lot of motivation for all the people out there. So all you have to do is, all he is suggesting is go for the opportunity, give your all in, and maybe someday, sooner or later, you will land in a very good company. That's great. So Deloitte is an IT company, but you guys are from EC and you guys are from MEC. So how has academic in total or overall helped you get placed in Deloitte? Was it actually useful?
So, rather than highlighting Deloitte as an IT company, I would mostly highlight it as a consultation firm. So, your managerial skills play a major role in that. So each and every company, when you get into it, you need not carry all your academics into it. You are trained for your job. You have prior training, you have rigorous training, so you need not worry about what branch you are from. No matter what, give and try each company that comes in your way, and it will happen for the good.
So since we've almost come to the end of the talk, what is your advice for placements and hoping to get placed soon? What would your advice be for them?
Yeah, being a mechanical engineering student, what I would like to say is, if you are not that interested in to core, but you are also flexible in taking up these kind of jobs, like if you are, you can see throughout your journey in your degree that I also saw myself when I coordinated some stuff and I communicated with people. I also found myself that I am interested into these managerial kind of jobs. So you should also see yourself and you should be flexible, so you can get a lot of opportunities.
I would like to say is that try to learn new things throughout. Like not only like technical, along with technical, I will suggest you to like soft skills and all the managerial skills. You must learn that because for Deloitte it matters a lot. And one more suggestion I would like to give is that while giving an interview, for Deloitte, confidence is the main key for cracking the Deloitte interview. Like if you show some like you're not confident or something like that, there might be chances of you might losing the chance to crack Deloitte interview. So like before only I like all of you must have your LinkedIn profiles and something like that. So like before, if you get selected for aptitude in aptitude round for interview, you can connect to your seniors from our college or maybe any employee from Deloitte through LinkedIn and ask them like, how was experience, what all questions or what all tentatively questions they might ask, like how is the process. So you will get an idea of how the things are done. Like the thing is nothing else other than that. Like enjoy like whatever when you are giving the interview. Like don't be nervous, be confident. You will surely crack it. Maja nahi lagta.
Also, do not outcast any company. Take every opportunity that comes in your way. Write every company's aptitude. Do not outcast, as in, do not try and filter out saying that, okay, this is the package, or this is the job, or this is the job profile. Go for it. Start working. If you don't like it, you can always shift your companies.
Adding on to what Sharvin said, focus on your soft skills more. Because how you attend the interview, how you present yourself is, like, it plays a major role here. College provides a number of platforms to express yourself, to develop your personal and soft skills. So use all of that opportunities and move forward.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't leave a single opportunity what you get. Like, where you can present yourself and you can express your things openly with a lot of confidence. That takes a lot of guts to express yourself in front of them. And basically the teamwork. That if you get an opportunity to get into a team and work, just go for it. It will add on to your experience and boost up your confidence.
I would like to thank each one of you for being present here. You gave all of us audience and me a lot of insight not only into Deloitte but the entire journey and a lot of amazing inputs which I am taking away from here when I go home today. And I'm sure all of my audience also agree with that. So that's it for today. We'll be meeting you soon with another amazing session with some other people. Thank you.
Thank you.